Okay, let's have a look at how to draw scientific equipment. There's a list of rules that I'm going to give you, and then I'm going to give you one example. And as time goes on worksheets and as you're introduced to new glassware, you'll see new ways of drawing those particular bits of equipment, so that if we're all drawing them in roughly the same way, we all recognize them when we see them. All right, let's begin. The rules are pretty straightforward. The first two you will start breaking in no time, and I will nag you and nag you, so let's just skip it. Use a ruler and use a pencil, please, forever, for always, whenever you draw equipment. Also, please draw in 2 dimensions only, so don't try to show us a 3-dimensional object. 2 dimensions only. Don't shade it or attempt to color it in. Consider the proportion. So have a look at the equipment that you're drawing. If you've got 2 bits of equipment that are about the same size, if they're the same size in real life, they should be about the same size in your drawing as well. Also, if something is twice as tall as it is wide, it should also look that way in your drawing. So that's what we mean when we say consider proportion. Also, leave the tops open, and I will give you an example of what I mean in a moment. All right, let's take a look at an example of a beaker. This is an unacceptable drawing of a beaker because it's drawn in 3 dimensions. It's trying to show you the depth of the beaker, and we don't need to do that. So this diagram, while it's excellent, is not acceptable. So don't try to draw like this. This is also unacceptable. Now, this diagram is in 2 dimensions, which is good, but its top is closed, and that's not okay. So that's what makes this one unacceptable. This is one to copy down into your books. This is an acceptable diagram for a beaker. It's acceptable because it's drawn in 2 dimensions, and its top is open. Also, a ruler has been used to draw the long, straight sides and bottom. And we've only attempted to use freehand to connect the lines at the very bottom with those tiny little curves. So 99% of this beaker has been drawn with a ruler, and that makes it acceptable as well. So it's not difficult. In fact, if you're drawing your scientific diagrams appropriately, it's really quite simple. All right, that's it. That's all there is for tonight.